Welcome back to Sector for Nerds. I'm Ryan Brower, and today I'm here to give you guys my list for the top 5 episodes of LEGO Star Wars The Freemaker Adventures Season 1. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, let me know in the comments what your favorite episodes of The Freemaker Adventures are. I don't know about you guys, but I love The Freemaker show. It reminds me a lot of Star Wars Rebels when it comes to the family aspect of it. Obviously, since it's LEGO, it's more of a kid's show, and a lot of what happens could be considered wacky or silly, but for what it's worth, I think this show tells an excellent story, and the best part is, even though this show isn't considered canon, it follows all the plot points that takes place between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. They don't ruin the timeline at all, and if they wanted to, they could make the show canon. Now, into the list itself, at number 5, The Lost Treasure of Cloud City. Desperate to make money to pay the rent on the wheel, the Freemakers take on a mission offered by Lando Calrissian. The mission is to extract Lando's precious cargo in Cloud City and get out. After an encounter with stormtroopers and Graballa the Hutt's crew led by Dengar, the Freemakers are able to extract Lando's cargo, which turned out to be a cape. Again, it may be a little corny, but I think it's corny in the best way possible. At least he doesn't have to wear Han's old clothes anymore. At number 4, Crossing Paths. In this episode, the Freemakers cross paths, no pun intended, with Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia Organa. Fun fact, Leia is voiced by Julie Dolan, the same actress who voiced Leia in Rebels. After crash landing in the Freemakers' hangar on the wheel, Luke and Leia seek the Freemakers' help to repair their ship and hide from the Empire. Xander and Cordy help Leia avoid the Empire on the wheel, while Rowan and Roger travel with Luke to Felucia after Roger messed up the Star Scavenger hyperdrive controls. Luke uses the Force and his lightsaber to get them out of their dilemma, clearly showing Rowan that he's a Jedi, though Rowan doesn't tell Luke that he can use the Force too. In the end, they all meet up after their separate adventures, and Luke and Leia are able to get away with a new ship provided by the Freemakers with no cost. As honorable as Cordy was in this moment, it was definitely eating her alive, as she never turns down money. At number 3, The Maker of Zoe. After losing 5 of the 6 Kyber Saber crystals to Nare, Rowan takes Maz's advice from an earlier episode to find the Maker of Zoe when they got desperate. Once there, the Maker turned out to be none other than Jek 14, a Sith clone turned good. For those who haven't watched LEGO Star Wars The Yoda Chronicles, I highly encourage it. Jek teaches Rowan what he knows of the Force, including the ability to build. After Nare and Graballa find the Freemakers on Zoe, Jek sacrifices himself so the Freemakers can get away. It seemed as though Jek was dead, but I think this proves otherwise. On a side note, I freaking love Graballa the Hutt.
I just wish something would happen. Anything.
Graballa!
Ah! That's not the song I wanted. Jabba! My old cuz, how's it? What am I doing in the hospital? Okay, right away with the questions. No hello? No how are you? All right, fine.
Set course for Zoe!
I give the orders on my ship. Yuppo, you wanna set course for Zoe?
Set course for Hoth!
My ship! Just, yeah, what she said.
At number 2, Showdown on Hoth. In this episode, the battle for the final Kyber Saber crystal begins. Throughout the episode, Rowan struggles with the idea that he needs to do this on his own. He feels Nare is only after the Freemakers because of him. Once the Freemakers found the crystal, they battle Nare and Graballa's forces using a snowspeeder and an AT-AT. It goes well for a while, but Nare proves to be too powerful for them. Nare offers to let the Freemakers escape if they hand over the final crystal. However, instead of handing over the crystal, they tricked Nare and handed her ice instead. Once in space, Rowan takes the ship known as the Ugly from the Star Scavenger and ventures off on his own with Roger to protect the Kyber Saber crystal and, in his mind, keep his family safe. At number 1, Return of the Kyber Saber, the finale episode of Season 1. After Rowan reunited with his family, Nare escaped with Roger's head to find the Kyber Saber crystal Rowan hid. Once found, Nare built the saber and turned on Palpatine. She used the planet-killing saber to cut down the TIE fighters and Star Destroyers. Palpatine had the best rip on Tarkin in this episode.
We've analyzed her attack, sir, and there is a danger. Should we have your ship standing?
Do I look like Grand Moff talking to you? Heck yes, we should evacuate! Get me out of here!
After Rowan calls the crystals and saber to him, he uses it against Nare. He starts to wrap Nare up in debris and prepares to crush her, and right on cue, Palps shows up, encouraging Rowan to do it and join him on the dark side. Rowan refuses, letting Nare go and escaping with the saber. Nare attempts to escape as well, but not before her old partner Grabala captures her and places her in carbonite. The episode ends with the Freemakers coming into contact with the Rebel fleet and Admiral Akbar offering Rowan a job. So that's my list for the top 5 LEGO Star Wars Freemaker Adventures Season 1 episodes. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this video around, and let me know in the comments what your favorite episodes of the Freemaker Adventures are.